Let's check out the new Printemps department store in the financial district here in Manhattan. And then afterwards, let's go to Hermes to get my first SLG. Today, we're stepping inside one of the most anticipated new fashion arrivals in New York City, the opening of the retail giant Printemps. Located in the heart of Manhattan's financial district, this historic building has been completely reimagined into a sleek, Parisian-inspired retail haven. But before we explore the space, let's talk about where Printemps came from. Founded in 1865 by Jules Jalazo in Paris, Printemps was one of the first department stores to revolutionize how people shop. It introduced innovations that seem commonplace today, like fixed pricing, seasonal sales, and elaborate window displays. The flagship on Boulevard Haussmann became more than a store. It was a symbol of Parisian style and modern retail, known for its grand architecture and exquisite Art Nouveau glass domes. For decades, it has defined luxury and fashion in France. So when Printemps announced its first US location, it wasn't just a business move, it was a huge cultural moment. The opening of Printemps in New York City marks the first time the historic French retailer has ventured across the Atlantic. And it didn't just land anywhere. It opened in one of the most storied buildings in Lower Manhattan, 1 Wall Street. The decision was intentional. Printemps wanted its first American outpost to blend the rich elegance of its Paris roots with the bold spirit of New York. And what better place than a historic Art Deco skyscraper transformed into a modern retail sanctuary? 1 Wall Street was originally built in 1931 as a headquarters for the Irving Trust Company. Designed by architect Ralph Walker, it's a masterpiece of Art Deco architecture known for its bold geometric lines and iconic red limestone facade. But the real gem lies inside, the stunning Red Room, a landmarked interior adorned with thousands of vibrant red and orange mosaics. Printemps made sure to preserve and highlight these original details, blending old New York glamour with the elegance of modern Parisian design. The building has been converted from an office tower into a high-end residential and retail space, and Printemps is the crown jewel of its ground floor transformation. As you walk through the space, you'll notice curated fashion pieces, beauty products, and home goods from both established luxury labels and emerging designers. This isn't just a department store, it's a celebration of style, architecture, and heritage. Printemps has always been about innovation and aesthetic beauty. With its New York City debut, it invites a whole new audience into that legacy, right here at the crossroads of Old Wall Street and New Downtown. Next stop was Hermes. So I went to the Hermes store because I was very interested in something new, some new development on at least their website, which is this customizability of a couple of their products, like 2 SLGs, specifically the Bastia or the coin purse. Sorry, excuse me. specifically the Bastia or their coin purse, and then second, their Calvi, which is like their card holder. On their website, and the way I found this out was through Beauty Lux Lover, who is just a wealth of knowledge. She just seems like such a warm and friendly person, so I really gravitate towards her and really take her advice, especially with Hermes and a bunch of other luxury brands. In her most recent short, at least from when I'm shooting this, she uncovered that Hermes, in the middle of the night, dropped that they were able to do customized orders, specifically like a special order from Hermes, and with being the Calvi and the Bastia collection. So I went to the store only to find out that they didn't even know. I went to the New York City boutique store and they didn't even know that Hermes could do this. They're like, oh, you want a special order? And I was like, I already knew where they were going. And I was like, no. I do not want a special order bag. But on the website, and I even showed it to them, it says that you can customize a Bastia or a Calvi. I asked them like, oh, can I see both? I just want to see how many cards fit in this one, like what fits in the Bastia. And then I wanted to look at, because I don't have really any Hermes leather products, so I wanted to look at the Swift leather, and then I also wanted to look at the Epsom leather, which are the two options for customizability. And they said, yeah, but we don't have a Swift Calvi card holder. And I was like, no, I know, but I'm going to place this order through here so I can start building my whole, that whole report with a sales associate so that that could be under my account for New York City Hermes. And they're like, oh no, but you need to be invited for a special order. And I was like, no, I do not want a special order bag. Trust me, that is absolutely not in my budget. And we were kind of laughing about it, but I think they were kind of confused about where I was going until I showed them the screen on Hermes. And I was like, oh, here, I can easily just order this combination online, but I want to order it in store so that I can build like a relationship with an SA should in the future I want something. Like from a wish list item, or maybe even one of their holy grail, like Trinity quota bags. But right now I'm not looking at those. And they said, yes, it is a thing that Hermes does, but online only. They're not able to order it from their boutique, but obviously it's free for public consumption for like whoever wants to do it outside of the boutique, which to me was kind of a fail, because I'm not like in love. I have to get a card holder, a Bastia. Everyone knows I've been trying to find like the perfect card holder so that I don't have to carry such a thick wallet. So this would have been a great card holder for me. It's just that I don't really want to buy anything online, especially with Hermes, where you have to build that relationship with someone. I would rather do it in store so that it could count towards my pre-spend, if I even need a pre-spend for whatever I want in the future. Unfortunately, from what I believe, online purchases don't count towards your pre-spend. It counts on your profile and stuff like that overall for like whatever country you're in, but it doesn't go towards your pre-spend with your SA unless it's ordered from the boutique. So now I'm kind of debating, should I get one? Should I not get one? Should I wait until it becomes available to be ordered in store? Let me know your thoughts. But anyway, so let's talk about this whole customizability thing. Both the Calvi card holder and the Bastia coin purse from the small leather goods department at Hermes is available for customizing. You have the option between Epsom, which is the more grained leather from Hermes, and the Swift calfskin leather, which is their smoother leather version. The Swift also comes at a little higher price point, so that's something to keep in mind. You can then choose an exterior color and an interior lining color. Some of the color options are the same, but some are also different between the Epsom and the Swift leather, so definitely check them out. For Epsom leather, the colors available are Noir, Gold, Etoupe, Cray, Gris, Misty, Celeste, New Blue Jean, Navy, Vert Vertigo, Mauve Pale, Rouge Piment, and Capucine. For experiment purposes, let's choose the Rouge Piment exterior with a navy blue jean interior. Navy? No. Vert Vertigo. Ooh, I like this. I kind of like the Christmas holiday vibes of this color combo. It looks like you can't choose the same color for the exterior and the inner lining as well. Now let's choose our markings. It says we can do up to 8 characters between 3 letters, an ampersand, dots, dashes, and or one of the 8 following Hermes symbols. Even this, it looks like we can choose if we want the stamping on the outside or the inside. Here's what it looks like on the interior. And now the exterior. The font, we have the option between Philosophia and Accurat. I prefer the Philosophia one. Then let's choose the size. PM is their smaller one and MM is the larger size. Because the Hermes symbol is so large, I think the font works better if it's in the larger MM size. Lastly, we can choose the color of the stamping between silver, and that looks pretty classic to me. The other option is a tone-on-tone one. Let's see. It looks like it camouflages the stamping a little bit. It's not my vibe. I prefer the silver stamping so it's more noticeable. And then it looks like we can save our personalized template and email it to ourselves to quickly recover it in the future. All right, wrap it up. So, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I just get it online? And because I do really like it. I like the color of it and it would be nice. It's very subtle and it's not, you know, in your face, loud with monogram prints. So it would be kind of cool to have like, you know, a special order Hermes purchase. But I don't know, should I get it or should I wait until it becomes available in store so that I could put it in my pre-spend? Even though I don't really have anything to pre-spend on because I don't need or I'm not looking to buy any of the quota bags. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I was so ready to be like, yay, I got a special order Hermes, and then pop up with like a Bastia or like a card holder. But no, unfortunately, today wasn't the day. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you were able to enjoy the tour of the Printemps store in the financial district. Isn't it beautiful? Like, now that is what people consider like old money. You know, it's not minimalism. It's not just a glass wall with like no design. It was designed every inch of the wall, the ceiling, the floors, every counter was designed with something in mind. It wasn't just like a blank space, you know? So I really did enjoy that. And I hope you did too. Stick around and let me know down below what I should do about this whole, I think I'm leaning towards the Calvi one if I should get it or not. Anyways, thanks for watching and safe travels. Bye!